All right, you guys ready? You guys ready over there? You guys all ready? All right, class. Wow, you come on, that's weak sauce. All right, so I know everyone's going to be following along and paying attention because ain't no one walking into class really, really late, and we're already starting the video. Okay, good. So, what do you think the first thing I should do if I'm given something like this? Draw a triangle. Let's do that. So, my triangle, it's the same generic triangle every single time. Because I have no clue what it's going to look like. I just, it's a triangle. Put everything where it goes. Big A is 43.5. Let me see if I could actually. There you go. 43.5. Next one, little a is 10.7. And little c is 7.2. Now, if we paid attention to that one day when we were here, so look at this carefully. So this here is what? Call it an angle. It's an angle, right? This is a, and this over here is also, so angle, side, side, right? Because we always go in order of them touching. That's the reason why I'm not doing this one over here. I don't go this way. I go in order of them touching. So it's angle, side, side. So, and if we know it is angle, side, side, that is ambiguous, right? Because ass is angle, side, side. Good. So every time that we think of that, you guys should, oh, it's ambiguous. There we go. So we're going to start off with what we know. So I'm going to start off with my A's right here. And that means I'm going to have to solve for what first? Little b? Here's little b down here. What are we going to solve for? We're going to solve for an angle. Which angle? We got to solve for C. Because I don't have enough information to solve for anything else. Because little c is over here, right? And so I'm going to start with my A's. So it's going to be 10.7 over sine of 43.5 is equal to, that's going to be little c, which is 7.2 over sine of big C. And for those people doing the cross products, so from the cross products, now do you guys want me to do the whole thing, or can I jump to the abbreviated version? Do the whole thing? Okay. All right, so let's start with some Burple. So multiply this way. So it's 7.2 times the sine of 43.5 equal to the other side, which is, I'll try. Let's see this. See if this one works. Bam, going this way, right? So that's going to be 10.7 times the sine of big C. I know that I was trying. Okay, here, let's try this one. Is that better? Is that better there? Okay, good. All right. So the first thing is, since I'm trying to get big C by itself, try to get big C by itself, I'm going to go through and divide both sides by 10.7. So those cancel. So I'm going to have sine of C is equal to 7. I hate doing that. 0.2 sine of 43.5 divided by 10.7. Now, let's see if you guys paid attention and not pull out your cell phone during this time. If you're looking for the angle, you do the inverse. Thank you. So we're going to get big C by itself. So it's going to be big C is equal to inverse sine of all this over here, which is 7.2 sine of 43.5 divided by 10.7. And we got to put that in the handy dandy calculator because I need you guys to do it because I don't have the calculator on that computer. Now, what mode you in? I know you didn't just try and pull up your cell phone to do your math, right? Because no one does that. Degrees. Okay, make sure it's degrees. All right, what do we get? Big C is what? Say it one more time. 27.6. So 27.6 degrees. Okay. Now, so since this one right here is ambiguous, that means that I'm going to have this is my C1. C1. And now I have to check to see if there is going to be a second triangle. You guys remember on the notes, what did I do to try and make this, check to see if there's a second one? Yeah. 180. Minus the other two. This one right here. And that's going to give you to see if you have a second triangle. You do 180 minus 27.6, which gives me 150. Yeah. $152.4. Okay, so this would be my C2, right? Yes? Now, in a triangle, all three sides have to add up to what? 180. Is this next one blank? Yeah. So, let's do that. So, to figure out my B2, because I have C2, right? And that means I'm going to have a B2. So A is going to be 43.5. So I do 180 minus 43.5 minus my other one, which was 152.4. Okay. I need you guys doing the math, not just staring at me. Huh? What number did you get? Yeah, this is for the second triangle.
Yeah.
What'd you get? Negative what?
15.
Okay.
Or 16.
Now, is that possible to have an angle that's negative?
No.
No. And so what that means is no second triangle. That's important. No second triangle. Our first triangle works, but now I was looking to see what the second one's going to be. Because whenever I do this and I have ambiguous, I need to check for a second triangle. Because whenever it's ambiguous, it could be 0 triangle, 1 triangle, or 2 triangles. Hello!
Haven't seen you in a while.
I know, right? It's like you completely abandoned the rest of us.
No way.
So this guy, it's a D nice, Dene. Okay, okay, I think I know who this is. Okay, so yeah. Bye. All right. There we go. So since we know that there's no second triangle here, let's finish up the first triangle. So we know that this one right here is going to be 27.6. And all 3 triangles, so I could actually solve for B1 now, right? So to get B1, it's going to be 180 minus 43.5 minus 27.6. So you do the math for me. What'd you get? Yeah. It's almost like you could just put it in the calculator. Don't have to. You can do it. What'd you get? That guy over there says it's 108.9.
Unless it's 109.
It's what?
Would it be 109?
I'm okay with 108.9. Is it going to round?
Yeah.
I don't know, because guess what? I don't have the calculator. I'm asking you guys to do the math here. Is it correct? Okay, good. Now, that being said, now that is going to be 108.9 degrees. Okay, good. So since we have to solve the triangle, I still have to find little b, right? Still have to find little b. So I'm going to use B1 right here to solve for little b using law of sine again. So let's go ahead and set this up. Change colors, why not? So I'm going to set it up, start off with what I have, which is 10.7 over sine of 43.5 is equal to little b over sine of 108.9. And I want you guys to go through and do your cross products here on your notes. So do the cross products. I'm trying to conserve paper here. And then you guys are plugging in the calculator. What do we get? What is it? 14.7? All right. What are my units on this one? Inches?
Yes.
Very good. Inches. Now, this goes back, what I'm about ready to say goes back to what we're doing on the warm-up. Big B is the largest angle, isn't it? So by what we were talking about, little b would have to be the largest side. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. 14.7, this one's 10.7, and this one is 7.2. So what's the counter argument to that? So if the biggest angle goes with the biggest side, you could also say
The smallest angle goes to the smallest side.
smallest angle, smallest side. So the smallest angle is 27.6. Does that go with the smallest side? 7.2. Yes, it does. Yeah.
So for this, finding the sides, we don't have to put it in inverse, we just keep it the same?
Yeah, you only find the inverse when you're looking for the... Very good, yeah. So, and angles are all the big letters. There we go. All right, questions, concerns, complaints, conspiracy theories. The government is always listening to you. I don't think that's really a conspiracy theory because it's already been proven. Is it conspiracy theory if it's actually fact? Okay,
It's not a theory.
I know. All right, good. Let's. How many more examples do we have here? Just this one? Okay. So we'll do this one and then we'll use the rest of the time for homework. So hopefully we can get all this done. All right. Analyzing data using an obtuse angle. So without using the law of sine, explain why A, big A. So what does that mean if it's big A? It's an angle. 104. Little a. Little b. Cannot be valid for triangle ABC.
Because a large, their big A is the biggest angle, but it doesn't have the biggest side.
My pen, it's like when I change colors. When I change colors, I like it just automatically goes and I have to like click on it to get it to stop. All right. So say it again, loud and clear.
Big A is the largest angle.
Are you saying that big A is the largest angle and has to be
It has to have the largest side.
okay, but why can't big B?
Because there's literally only what it was 76 degrees left, like, and you can divide them among the other two angles.
Okay, but
They're not going to be larger than 104.
okay, so you're saying that all three together can only add up to
180.
very good. Could only add up to 180 and this B can't be bigger.
Because it's already 104. That's more than half of the
Yeah. Very good. That's perfect. That goes back to what I was trying to say on the warm-up and on that last part right there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why it's not valid triangle. So this one's going to be a no triangle.
Don't finger whack me ever again, Denny.
All right. Good job, you people. It's almost like someone paid attention. I appreciate you for that. So make sure you guys all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button and support my new TikTok channel because I need money.